Hello, everyone. Thank you for sticking around with us after Game 1 of the NBA Finals on ABC 10, coming to you from Toronto. Lina Washington, joined by Henry Turner. You hear him and you see him. He's a former Kings player, current radio analyst on Sports 1140 KHGK, and that was a pretty exciting game if you're a Toronto Raptors fan, right, Henry?
Exactly. You know, Toronto came out and did exactly what they needed to do, which was come out and set the presence. They knew they were playing against the championship Warriors, so you come out, you hit them hard, you hit them strong, and then you try to repeat that in Game 2.
We'll see if they can get it done in Game 2, but 118-109 is the final from Toronto tonight. And as we kind of alluded to earlier this week, Pascal Siakam, the dark horse in this matchup for Toronto. They struggled a little bit, both teams, shooting early. Kawhi Leonard had a little bit of trouble getting hot early, but Pascal Siakam finishing with 32 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists in this playoff game. But would you have expected this performance from him on this stage?
You know, I've liked his game for a long time now. I actually thought that he was going to be up for the running for most improved player. He has definitely been the glue guy to that team. Yes, Kawhi is the center point. You have Kyle Lowry that runs things. You have some of the other guys that's veterans, but he has been that glue guy. He's that Draymond Green of that basketball team, because when he plays well, they tend to win big basketball games.
And they won big. Kyle Lowry struggled mightily today as well, as we kind of talked about earlier this week. He was supposed to be the number 2 guy under Kawhi, but he was struggling mightily. 1 for 6 from the field up until the fourth quarter. Do you anticipate that being a problem moving forward?
You know, it's about a game of adjustments right now. You know, you come out and you see what's going to happen. You have to adjust, and then you have to execute. Steve Kerr and the Golden State Warriors, they're not worried one bit. They understand. It's all about when you win on the road. Until you win on the road, you've done nothing in the playoffs. So they're going to come back and make the adjustments for Game 2 and then see what happens.
Well, Game 2 is coming to you on Sunday right here on ABC 10. We did get a little bit of action on the Warriors side in regards to an injury update on behalf of DeMarcus Cousins, who, as we have been following, has been out since his second postseason game of his career in that series against the Clippers. Boogie getting some minutes tonight. He struggled again shooting, but he did finish with 3 points in his first NBA Finals game.
You know, right about now, I'm just happy to see Boogie out there on the floor. You know, injuries have definitely plagued that guy, you know, and just to see him out there being able to participate with his team, I know he was just ecstatic just to be able to go up and down, touch the basketball, and be on the floor.
Yeah, absolutely. No Kevin Durant, obviously, for the Warriors in Game 1 or Game 2. Jury's still out on if we see him at all during this series as he continues to recover from a calf strain sustained in that Houston series. But he hasn't resumed basketball activities. So do we see Kevin Durant moving forward in this best-of-7 series?
Well, I'll tell you what. The game is chess. It's not checkers anymore.
Okay.
So I think Steve Kerr is going to throw a lineup out those first 2 games and see what they can do with the Toronto Raptors. If they can't get it done with that first lineup, believe me, I think Steve Kerr has another ticket in his pocket, and that is a Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's a Warrior, and I know that he wants to be out there with the team. If they can get it done without Kevin Durant, fine. But if they need be, break glass.
Break glass. Emergency situation for Kevin Durant and the Warriors, who, again, making their 5th straight NBA Finals appearance. That is remarkable in and of itself. They're going for the coveted three-peat. 4th championship in 5 years. And of course, Henry Turner is an Oakland native, so this is the final season at Oracle Arena. We'll be bringing you coverage from our ABC 10 YouTube channel, of course, from Oakland next week for Games 3 and 4. But the Warriors, do you think that they are feeling a little bit more tested than in years past when they faced LeBron James and the Cavaliers?
I think so, because of the injuries. I really think that they're starting to feel it. You know, you have DeMarcus Cousins. He's just not coming back. He's not well. Kevin Durant, okay, he has question marks on him. And we just saw tonight, Iggy came up and he was limping on the floor.
Right.
I don't think they can do it if they have 3 out.
Yeah, Andre Iguodala suffered that second-half injury, and he's coming back from leaving the last series against Portland with an injury. So it's a bit touch and go over on the Warriors side.
Injuries plays a big part of it. And then when you talk about 3 of your main guys, okay, you know, we all know that the Golden State Warriors, they are definitely loaded. But when you lose 3 of your main guys, your veteran guys that's going to push you along in this series, that's going to hurt.
Yeah, absolutely. The Warriors, again, falling 118-109 for those of you who are watching and unfortunately couldn't see the score throughout the game. The biggest lead the Warriors had throughout the entire game was 2 points, and that was in the first half of play. They made that second half run, as we've seen them do so many times, but the Raptors never let them eclipse more than, I guess, 6 points in the second half. You
know, well, here's the question for you, El. Is this the best Raptors team that we've seen as of so far?
Oh, man.
And can Golden State make that adjustment because we know Steph can play better. Clay can play better.
Absolutely.
Draymond Green is definitely going to have to step it up on the offensive end.
Yeah.
The bench are going to have to pick it up.
Yes.
So is this the best of Toronto we've seen, and can Golden State make that switch?
I don't think this is the best of Toronto that we've seen because we saw Kyle not shooting at his full strength and Kawhi struggling. So I think if both of them can get about a 50% shooting night, then we'll see the best Raptors. But I think if Pascal Siakam can deliver a 30-point night and Kawhi Leonard continues to be Kawhi at his bare minimum, then this might be the best Raptors team we've seen. But Warriors in 7, you said, right? 7 and 6, I'm sorry.
In 6, I said in 6.
Warriors in 6. I've picked Raptors in 6. Let us know your predictions. We will be following the NBA Finals again right here on ABC 10 on our ABC 10 YouTube channel on the sports page on abc10.com. Henry Turner will be joining us on set and on Toyota Sports Extra on Sunday for Game 2 back here at 5:30. Coverage begins. 6 o'clock, tip-off right here on ABC 10. Thank you so much, and we hope you guys enjoyed Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The news is next.